Great. Good morning, everyone. Hey, I'm Michael Stern, and lovely to be here in St. Thomas from Arizona. Fantastic to be here. I wanted to talk about speaking from the heart. You know, there are so many people that seem to have issues when this concept of network marketing comes up. You ever experienced that? I mean, you're going to have some that just don't really know much about it, and they're going to think maybe you're talking about some kind of illegal pyramid or a chain letter scheme or something like that. And they're pretty easy just to kind of give them some education and clear that up, especially if they're open-minded. But what about these other people that have such this emotional charge when this concept of network marketing comes up? I mean, imagine the experience when somebody has a new prospect at a meeting, they're all excited, they go home, and then somebody talks to them and transfers this emotional energy, and then you try and call these people back up, and guess what? They're not taking your calls. You ever experience that? What is that? What is that all about? What's the story there? So I think that it's really important for people to kind of understand this sense of what people are feeling. And you know, we've been reading this amazing book, you know, The Anatomy of Peace, and I think it gives huge insight into this concept of why there's all this angst that's associated with network marketing. Because I think that what's happening with a whole lot of folks out there is people are approaching them and they're treating these people like they're the means to their end, you know, like they're some pawn in their chess game or a cog in their wheel. And they don't feel good about it. And what's even worse is when we're out there, we get excited about this industry, we're excited about our product, what this can do for people, what this business can do for people, and then we do the same thing to other people. And especially if it's people that we care about, if it's our family and friends, we get this vague, yucky sense about it that we associate with network marketing. And when people refer to network marketing, that's that emotional charge that gets passed along like a virus. And so when you're talking to people, they may not even have had any experience in this industry, but somebody passed that emotional charge. You see, you got to understand, as Alan was saying, we really need to be self-aware and aware of the people around us. And people have feelings that they respond to, and then intellectually, they build this mental construct, this context to try and figure out what it is intellectually about their feelings. But it's the feelings first that they respond to. It's very, very important. So I think that we need to be serious about passing this information on with people when we do our new associate orientations. Giving people this kind of perspective for a couple of reasons. One is that they're excited. We're teaching them the action steps to take with the focus on the numbers, the presentations, everything they need to do to achieve their goals, to be able to achieve their dreams. And to do that, we know they have to do certain things. So we get them very focused on taking action. But if they go out there and they take action, and they come from this place where they're seeing people as the means to the end for achieving their goals, right? Then they're just going to be having the results that so many people have been uncomfortable with. And that is it doesn't matter what words they say, it doesn't matter what level of skills they're developing, but they're going to be getting results because people are pulling back and they're feeling that kind of being used energy. So we have to teach people not to do that, okay? And then we also have to teach people to be aware of the fact that other people are going to have that experience. So how do you overcome that? The way is you got to connect with people at the heart level, okay? You got to speak to their heart, and the way we speak to their heart is with our story. That is so important when we're working with people, to get our story down to the point where we can share that, because that emotional connection at the heart is really what it's all about. It's not about all this information about the product and the business and all these opportunities. That's great as long as we can connect with them at that heart level, and then the rest of it falls into place. So we have to make sure that we teach people the reason why it's so important to speak from their heart. and to tell their story with people. Because this is an amazing business. This is a lifeline that we're offering to people that's so desperately needed. So we want to make sure that they understand the value of this lifeline that we're bringing to them. And we want them to understand that we're not offering them, an opportunity. We're really offering them freedom. Freedom to really have an amazing increase in the quality of their life and the people around them. We're really looking not to impress people, but to impact them. Impact them in such a way that they can impact others. And with that mindset, with that understanding as the foundation for everything else, the rest is going to fall into place. Because you can stumble on your words, you can kind of do things not right, you wish you did it better. But if you're coming from the heart and you're connecting with people, they're going to go away with that feeling, not worrying about how you may have said something. And I think that's going to be the key to everyone's success.